Well, hello everyone, sports fans, Cardinal Nation. This is Comics Baker TV here. So time for another prediction video, as it's this Monday night. We have the Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Angels in the first of a 3-game series. Continuation of a 6-game road trip, and well, Cardinals should have taken 2 of 3 from the Arizona Diamondbacks over the weekend, but unfortunately we ended up losing 2 of 3 and unfortunately had a 7-0 lead in the finale Sunday. Had a very good chance of winning that game, but our pitchers blew a 7-0 lead. We knocked out the Arizona starter in the third inning. Andre Palante was having a pretty solid outing up until that sixth inning, and the ex-Cardinal Nolan Arenado came back to hurt his former team with a game-tying home run, and they eventually won it in extra innings, and also a base running mistake in extra innings by the Cardinals as well. So it was just a disappointing game. For sure, that was the first time that the Cardinals have blown a 7-run lead since 2010, 16 years ago. So, and now just trying to regroup and, just get over that loss and playing an Angels team that currently has the worst record in the American League, and I believe the second worst record in all of baseball currently. So, somewhat happy about that we're now playing a team that is well out of playoff contention, and like I said, has one of the worst records in the sport. So, and the Angels have the longest active playoff drought in baseball that likely will continue. They, of course, are led by one of the best players of this generation, that is outfielder Mike Trout, who was an All-Star for the 10th time in his career this season, but the first time he actually played in the All-Star game since 2019. He's having a resurgent year for an Angels team that's been one of the worst in the league. He actually was hurt, missed almost a month with an injury, but got off to a very good start and is having a solid season, led by Mike Trout, the 3-time MVP, as well as shortstop Zach Neto and outfielder Joe Adele, who will likely probably be traded by the Angels at the deadline in just a couple weeks. So in the pitching match for Game 1 Monday, the Cardinals will send right-hander Kyle Leahy to the mound, who's been very solid past few starts. He's just a run or less in his past 3 starts. So he's been the Cardinals' best start of the past month or so. And he'll be opposed by the ace of the Angels staff, that is right-hander Jose Soriano, who started out as one of the best pitchers in baseball, but has not done as well. His ERA is still just a tad over 3. So, and I was just really hoping the Cardinals can take care of business in this series before we come back home, have a makeup game with the Diamondbacks on Thursday, and then the start of a 3-game set with the rival Cincinnati Reds, and then a big 4-game series a week from today, beginning with the Chicago Cubs. So, and even though the Cardinals lost yesterday, the Miami Marlins were swept by the Milwaukee Brewers, and so we now are tied with Miami, or I believe actually are a half game ahead of Miami for the final playoff spot. And the Brewers, man, they are now up by, I believe, 8 games on second place Chicago in the NL Central, and they are kind of running away with the Central Division again. They already have 60 wins. So they seem like the team to beat in the NL Central. But there is still quite a bit of baseball to be played. So anyway, till Monday against the Angels. Till then, comic, we're saying go Cards.